sir. Yes, sir.
And I'll be the one that looks back on it and be the worst one on here, bro.
All right. It says we are live.
Yeah, live 13 seconds. I would just wait, bro, and see we get some comments going, but let's try to play around with this thing.
Well, first things first, we gotta find out.
So I'm looking at comments.
All right. Well, I see live on my page. All right. Let's check the group. Well, man, I'm telling you what, they have changed the layout on my phone on the phone, and now it's all jacked up.
Well, this is what we're doing, man. We're trying to figure it out, and that's why we ain't bringing nobody on. We're just going to go live and see if we can get a few people on here, get a couple conversations going about some dogs, about what's going on in the dog world, and whatever really anybody wants to talk about.
All right. So now, why is it not live on the BWO page?
Because it's live on your page. Didn't you change it that way, or did you leave it on the?
It's live
BWO?
on my page, and it's live on the BWO page also. It's supposed to be.
Well, don't let that hang you up. Yeah, but I can't see any comments, so you're going to have to tell me about all the comments.
Yeah. Why is it not?
Y'all be patient with us, y'all. We figuring this stuff out. Me and Jerry, God bless him. He's been helping us out. He's been a big help. He's going to kind of take over doing the podcast. Me and him going to rock and roll this thing. Talking Bulls with the BWO. We're going to do it once a month. Second Wednesday of every month. Talking Bulls with the BWO. We got a couple more members. We started this, and then we had some stuff going on last year, and people that was doing the podcast are no longer with us. So we kind of had to reboot, regroup. And Lord have mercy, we are struggling. We're not the most technology inclined people, but we figuring it out, and y'all be patient. That's why we wanted to do this one tonight, y'all. Just kind of work the bugs out and kinks out. But we're here to talk about dogs. Like I said, that's what we're going to be every time we come on. We want to talk about the American Bully breed, and not just American Bullies. If you got Frenchies, anything that shows in the ABKC, BRC, USBR, ICBR, UKC, AKC. I'm not real familiar with the AKC stuff and other registries, but shown quite a bit in the ABKC and BRC and the other registries. So we're willing to talk about whatever. If y'all got something on your mind. See, it says comments. Nikki Westbrook. What's up, Nikki? So I can see comments. I guess I can see the ones that are going on Facebook.
Can you? Okay.
Yeah, Nikki Westbrook. What's up, man? Like I said, we're just getting on here, dude. Just trying to get this podcast back going, and appreciate everybody's support, y'all. If y'all looking for some nice puppies, Nikki just had a litter. Nikki Westbrook on Facebook. Y'all check them out.
I'm just perplexed why this is not coming up on the BWO page.
I'd let it ride, Jerry.
When it says that we're live.
I'd let it ride. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out on the next one. Yeah, no problem, bro. Y'all share this out, Nikki, for us if you can, man. We're trying to
Don't make no sense.
We're trying to get it back going. You can go to where's it showing at, Jerry? Your Jerry James Facebook.
Yeah. My page on Facebook under Jerry James has my page has a picture of a banner with Sriracha and Maggie on it. You can go there. You can also go to Dubtown Bullies on YouTube, and you can catch it there right now.
Everybody said it.
Not understanding. I'm going to go ahead and share this, Lance. Let's see. I'm going to share this on. Well. See.
Appreciate it, Nikki. Yeah, we're just trying to, like I said, we're just working through the kinks. But man, Nikki, if you want to send us a picture of them puppies, we'll be glad to post them up here for you, man. Like I said, we don't get a whole lot of views, but you got to start somewhere.
All right, let's get some hellos from our where's our membership at tonight, Lance?
I don't know, Jay. Just we ain't worried about that. Just comments. What I can see is, I don't know where I'm getting them from.
You seeing Nikki's and Hector's?
Yeah, I've been talking to him. But look, man,
we're actually seeing Facebook comments, which I never saw Facebook comments before when I did this. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay,
so y'all, we're gonna try to
comments going to come from.
We're gonna try to build this thing up. We're gonna have it on multiple platforms. Like I said, right now we're on Facebook, YouTube, but we're gonna try to get TikTok, and we're gonna try to get as much as we can, as much as StreamYard will let us do. Like I said, we're just figuring it out. But if anybody down here,
are y'all not seeing me? Who just asked? It says Facebook user.
Say your name, Facebook user.
Yeah, are y'all not seeing me? Who is that? Put on there, who is that? And we'll tell you if we're not seeing you or not.
Well, we're not seeing you
obviously we're not seeing you because we don't know who you are.
But we just want to talk about some dogs and say what's going on in the bully world.
Yeah, I think it'd be good too, just for everybody to get a general update. Maybe just a little update from everybody too, and talk about that. Anybody, at least those members that come on to visit,
So I'll ask you a question, Jerry, since you're up to be, interviewed anyway. We'll give them a little sneak peek into Jerry James. You just got back from Sean Mullen and I think James Cooper's show in Oklahoma. Kind of tell us your experience there. Tell us what you thought.
Well, as always, it's a well attended show. Pretty good. I consider it, be pretty good competition there.
Class is big. Was it packed?
Like a lot of them, certain classes, we're pretty packed, and then others not necessarily. But
what was the biggest class?
Champion classes were big. Good competition in champion classes. And classic classes, as always, were well attended. Trying to think. Standard male class was big. Standard female class. The standard class was pretty full. As was the pocket class. I'd say pretty well attended. Just kind of overall. Grand champion class probably wasn't. Probably was a little light.
But good turnout, good show. You had a good experience. I know you did good with a couple dogs. So out there representing the BWO, we appreciate that.
Yeah, we had a really good night. Big Buster came away with 2 majors and 110 points. He got bumped took him into the pocket class, which is where I thought he belonged. And danged if he didn't grow a lot from November, and they bumped us into the standard class, and I didn't really give us a whole lot of chance in the standard class, because Buster don't really move like a standard dog. Moves more like a pocket dog, and darn if we didn't get 2 majors, 2 best of winners, and 110 points on the night. So now Buster's only 20 points from champ, and we need 1 major. Well, we need 1 major, and then he's a champ. In 1 major, you got 30 points, so we're there.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, if you got competition in the first show. Yeah.
You got to make sure you got some comp, but we'll be out in.
So that wicked don't lie, huh? It's just, that's why I say, man, I feel like in the dog community, and I'm just going to touch on this since you kind of brought it up. I feel like in the dog community, a lot of people will say they got a pocket, or say, and even you, somebody who's educated, right? Somebody who is active in the shows and this and this. And I talk to you, at least once a week, right? And And every time I've ever talked to you, it's been Buster's a pocket. He's this. So, go to the shows. That's another benefit of going to the shows, man. Going out there and getting it measured the right way. And not saying that you were doing it wrong, but just getting it measured.
Well, the thing was, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, bud.
I have a wicket that's got a level on the top, and I measured him right at the top of the wither. I'm an old horse guy. I know where the wither's at, right? But that was back before the November show, and I didn't do it before this show, and that's a good thing to tell people about. Is you really should, just so you're not surprised. I went on the assumption what most people say is that these dogs generally don't grow after they're a year old. Well, Buster did.
Well, most of them do, in my experience.
Is that right?
Yeah, my experience, man.
In height?
Yeah.
In height, really?
In my experience, my dogs, when I show a dog and just take, we'll just take Bonnie, for example. I started showing her as a puppy in puppy class. No measuring, no nothing, because, she's a standard. They were telling me she's going to be classic, the whole time. We knew what she was going to be. But every time, she went to a different group, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, I had them measure, which, she wasn't going to be pocket after we figured out classic anyway. But I just always wanted to know, especially because at that time, that was my breeder female, right? So I just wanted to have the right information for the, people wanting, to breed and wanting puppies and this and this. But yeah, man, that's another benefit to the show is going and look, y'all, this is my thing. If you go and you think you got a pocket and the first person that measures it, boom, go ask all 4 of them judges to measure. And then if you get a couple different answers, get them all to come together. People make mistakes, people are too hard on these judges. And I would never want to be one because it's almost a damned if you do, damned if you don't, you can't please everybody.
Well, they obviously had a good eye because he was 17 inches, and I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. And that just goes to show you, man, just some stuff that, you just got to think about how many dogs they put their hands on and judged, And
I put the wicket on him when we got home, the next day, damned if he wasn't 17 inches. I mean, right on the money.
So, but he's got a nice head. He's still a nice dog. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. It's just a thing of, if you got a wicket, right. And if you got still a fairly young dog, you need to put that wicket on before you go to the show. So you're not surprised. I learned a real good lesson,
Well, but I mean, you can do it before you leave, but just because you do it before you leave doesn't mean that that's not what the judge is going to say either. I think
that's true.
I think, going and getting the right tool and knowing how to use it and stuff. But I'm a firm believer, whatever your dog is, show it in that class. Show that dog in that class. If it's a classic, it's a classic. Show it in classic. If it's a standard, I see so many people that shows, oh, there's no way my dog's not that. What'd you do? You said, okay, yeah, I see, what you're talking about. Went in there. You didn't hesitate. You went on in there with the big boys and took care of business.
Yeah, we were just there to show wherever we landed, right?
That's right.
And
I just think people need to quit being so hard on these judges, man. They're gonna make it. They're gonna make it to where hell ain't nobody gonna want to judge.
Yeah.
Shit. When referees make bad calls in football games, they don't get fired. They may have to talk about it, and I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of conversations that goes on with them judges and the people up top that we know nothing about. Do I have my complaints about stuff? Yes, I do. But, the best thing to do is just keep on grinding and learn from every experience, even if you feel like you were the winner, go and ask that person what you can do better and work on that, like I said, y'all, we're just talking, just throwing stuff around, kind of playing with this. If y'all see the background change, don't get scared. That's Jerry figuring it out. But we just really wanted to get on here and kind of make sure that our communication, our signal was good in our locations where we were going to be doing this from. Jerry's moving, so we'll have to, cross our fingers and hope he lands in another sweet spot. As far as
hopefully have
internet
good
goes.
Wi-Fi out there, right, where I can make sure I'm on, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you see any other comments or anything? It's just these fellas from the beginning. Hector.
Barbie said, I only see Nikki, Hector commenting, Jared watching. Hector says everything is good.
You ain't got to read everything out loud. Just I can see all of those. So where are those comments coming from, Jared? Just from.
They're coming from Facebook.
Okay.
Jared's on, says, what's up?
My boy Jared. Jared, you coming up this weekend, bro, with that puppy? Jared Harmon, Mississippi Bully Camp. He's one of the original 4 founders of the BWO. If you didn't know, now you know. We just chat.
Now, did you see that?
Yeah, that came from
Do you?
Yeah, that came from YouTube. That's got the YouTube button underneath it.
You see it because you're a moderator.
I guess.
Yeah, I bet because you're a moderator. Those comments when I posted a comment went to the YouTube page, my YouTube page. So I bet nobody on Facebook will be able to see those comments.
You said you like it.
That's kind of StreamYard thing,
See if you could bring a picture up, like we were interviewing somebody. See if you can bring a picture up and be like, oh, this is so and so. Like say we're interviewing somebody and we want to show like, hey, these are some of their dogs, or this is some of their stuff. Because we did that the other day, didn't we? That wouldn't be a background. That would be an overlay, right? Correct.
Let's see.
That would be an overlay. Let's see.
Be an overlay. Okay, so let's add an overlay.
I'll add an overlay.
Hey, I'm gonna go find it. I'm gonna go find a picture. Oh,
I got one already.
What? No, I got one. See, there you go.
Talking about Jay. Yes, sir.
Handsome fella right there.
So if we were interviewing somebody, we just need to load the overlay up with a few of their pictures. That way, all we had to do is go click on them. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Y'all need to check this StreamYard out, man. Even if you got your own kennel, man, y'all start y'all something up. We're gonna try to build this thing up.
Yeah, as we go along and figure out how to work everything. I mean, there's no substitute for a live test drive.
I like how it keeps up with the time too up there in the corner.
Oh, live 1807. Okay, shows our Facebook stuff. So getting back to the show, if you want me to continue, kind of get back to the show a little bit.
Well, we're just trying to. We're not trying to beat nothing in the head. We're just trying to talk about a bunch of different stuff. But yeah, whatever you want to talk about, Jared. Take the floor for a minute. Whatever you want to talk about, bro. Seriously, this is what we're doing.
The interesting thing about the show, which I didn't see a lot of posts about, notice anything like on Facebook about who ended up winning Best in Show. A Shorty Bull won all 4 Best in Shows.
Yeah.
Now,
that's Kiera. That's Kiera. I don't know how to say her last name, but that's Kiera and John. John's an ABKC judge. Yeah, they swept it. They got all 4, right?
All 4.
I always like seeing other breeds win too, man. Especially. I don't know. I don't know nothing about the Shorty Bull, but the pictures. I mean, he looked like a good specimen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Frenchie seems to win every once in a while, but that's the first time I had ever seen a Shorty Bull. But it usually almost, and I think that's good for the other exhibitors who are there, not necessarily just showing bullies. Feel like, hey, we got a shot.
I've seen a bunch of Shorty Bulls. Lee Durant's and them from Georgia, they had the #1 Shorty Bull bulls. I don't know if it's the same dog or not, but they had the number ones. Man, forever. They throw a show every year in Georgia too. A good show, always good time. Right around Halloween, I think, down there in Georgia. But they used to come in and kick butt. Man, they're from Alabama. I think one of them's from Alabama. I think the shower, the handler's from Alabama. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe just an Alabama fan. But they kick butt. I've seen some Frenchies take it. I've seen some. I've never seen the American Pit Bull Terrier.
No, and I saw a nice one last year. I thought was a beautiful dog, and he didn't do much. I thought that was a bit of a shame. But
I've seen my buddy Stan take some with the oldie when he was running. Yeah, I've seen, I guess, about every breed take it. You know, I've seen an Old English.
Yeah.
Peaches and Cream. She was kicking butt. Okay, Jared. Yeah, man. Just let me know, bro. Call me later and let me know. We'll try to set something up. See if you're gonna make it or not. I know I'm doing some spring cleaning, but yeah, just let me know.
Louis Johnson says Grand Champion Thor is looking amazing. Gaines Grand Champion Thor.
Yeah, let's put him on there.
Yeah, he's a good looking dog, man. Thor is. No doubt.
One of John Wayne's grand champions. He's a nice dog. He just did some winning in another registry too. Scott and them pushing the heck out of him.
Barbie says she saw the picks for best in show. Like I said, I never saw any. So somebody tell me, I think is a shorty bull a cross between a bully and a Frenchie? Is that a shorty bull? Is that how they made a shorty bull?
Don't get me lying.
Anybody know for sure?
If anybody knows about the shorty bull, drop some info. Need to tag, man. So I need to learn how to tag people.
I gotta grab a refreshment.
But this is Thor, on Grand Champion Thor. I think he's a couple champion. I think he's got a couple champion titles. Owned by Scott Savant. So y'all check him out. Produced by Gaines Bullies in Texas. Y'all check them out. Grand Champion John Wayne's son. Like I said, y'all, we're gonna get more pictures. This is us just playing, so we ain't gonna just put our stuff up all the time. We're trying to fill the gap and fill the void.
Yeah, Jared, all the talk this week has been about Grim. It's unfortunate situation with that, hate to see that for anybody.
Yeah, good dog. Hate to see anybody lose a dog,
What's up, Jill?
Hearts go out to them. We ain't gonna get into all the negativity around it, but hats go out, hearts go out to them. Anytime you lose a dog, whether it's one that makes you money or not, if it's a good dog, you gonna miss it. So, we hate that for everybody involved,
Fact.
What's up, G?
Just know here, guys, we can see comments coming in from Facebook, but cannot answer Facebook comments from this platform. So
what's up, G? Y'all be sure to go check. Y'all be sure to go check G Barber out down in Texas. G Barber down there with the commission. Them guys down there working hard. He's been in the game since I was. Appreciate you checking in, G. We're trying to get it back going, bro. We've been lazy enough. Jerry's been on my ass. If it was up to Jerry, we'd have had this. Jerry was on top of it. We'd have had this damn thing go up by January. But I think patience is key sometimes, and I'm fired back up, ready to get it back going. And I think after we get a couple under our belt, we'll be back going. Thank you, Lou. We appreciate it. And so you can't click on one of those comments, Jerry, and put it and make it go across the bottom of the screen so everybody can see.
Hang on a second. Let's see. I clicked on show. There you go.
That's awesome, bro.
Right.
Put G's up there.
You got it. Boom.
That's my boy right there. If y'all don't know G, y'all go check him out on Facebook. That's his Facebook page right there, GL Barber, because he does do the fades on the humans. He'll have you looking sharp.
And I will tell you this about G. He has been extremely supportive of me at the shows
He's
when we
supportive of
see
everybody, man.
when we see each other. He's always been very, very friendly, encouraging, that kind of thing. Can't tell him how much I appreciate that.
He's a good dude all the way around, man. We down like 4 flat tires, G. Y'all go check him out. Got some good dogs too. One of the hardest working dudes in the dog game, in my opinion, man. Me and him started out, I think, around the same time, and man, we both had our teeth knocked out, and to see him starting to get traction last year, and now to steady keep it rolling, and Ace of Spades looks like he's producing good. So, shit, keep doing your thing, G. Hats off to you, boy. Down there in Texas.
Even gave me some pizza at the end of the night.
If you ain't careful, he liable to give you a shot of that tequila when you walk by.
Hey, he's giving me not tequila, but I think it was Crown. I think is what it is.
I guarantee you it was. I guarantee you. That's good that you can just click on it. You ain't got to type all that out, bro. That's awesome.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
And I think the more we use it, Jerry, the better we're gonna get, bro. Like I said, we're doing
it's like anything,
Can you tag some of our members? I know everybody. Y'all got to remember, man. We're a group made up of working class people, and families and people who work jobs, and we get out and grind for hours every day. So to take time out just to do a podcast, and that's why we agree just do it once a month, because we don't want to feel like we're just getting on here to talk. Which tonight we just getting on here to talk.
Tonight we're just shooting it, right?
Yeah, we're just shooting from the hip, but we just want to, we want to get it good, and we're going to try to bring you guys. We're going to try to bring you guys the best people we can, and it may be somebody you've heard before, but who knows, man? We may ask them a different question. So, I'll support, especially just watching if you're scrolling through Facebook. And look, I'm the world's worst. It's hard for me to watch lives all the way through. I'm not that person, but when I'm on here running my mouth, it seems time just flies by. So,
I think we need to have a vote of who's got the best beards. What I think.
I think you got me, bro. I'm gonna vote for you, Jerry. You think you got me? You got walking around looking like a 3-star skunk on the Red Dead.
Got that stripe. Got that.
You got that? Stripe. Yeah. I think you got me, bro.
That's all gray. Is what that is.
But we will do a beard off for one of our shows.
Off. Let's have a beard off. Yeah. So Hector says Shorty Bulls are a mix of Staffy Bull Terrier, French Bulldogs, and English Bulldogs. I did not know that.
Yeah, I don't comment on nothing I don't know, but y'all appreciate it, Hector, throwing that knowledge out there.
Yeah, right.
I wish I could tag Lee Durant's in them, because I know they would either confirm or
English. Huh. How about that?
But I like showing against the different breeds,
Well, yeah.
But I like that they separate it and make you, when you do go against another breed, it's the cream of the cream of that show, right? Like at least you don't have to go through all that bullshit like you do going through your class and, all that crap and getting to where you're getting,
Yeah.
I like it. I've never minded losing to a little dog.
Shorty Bull, but I couldn't think of her name. Her and Ty Lumley used to have a podcast together called Bull in the China Shop. And
I think that is right, Hector. I think I do remember that name, Jamie Sweet. I think. Well, it was that she was a. Or I want to say, wasn't she a judge at BRC? I think she just retired, right?
She's a judge,
That's my dog, y'all. They get crazy anytime something falls down.
I would go back and watch those podcasts that her and Ty Lumley would do together at Bull in a China Shop. A lot of good information on that.
Hector, do you own Shorty Bulls, Hector? Or you just knowledgeable about other breeds too? Hector Flores, I've seen that name around.
Yeah, Jared said she's the co-creator of the breed. Who's the other creator, Jared? Do you know? Game, would you quit licking me?
Yeah, Jared, see if you can tag some people too, bro.
What do you mean tag them?
I said Jared.
Oh, Jared.
You know how you tag people in a post? That's kind of what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What are you doing, old boy? There's a YouTube video on her and the history of the Shorty Bull. No, just trying and learning about other breeds. So he said there's a YouTube channel on it, Jerry. So you know if anybody's interested in getting in the Shorty Bull breed, y'all check it out. Yeah, put that up there. Y'all check it out. There's a YouTube channel on it. That's what's up. We always support other breeds too, because we like whooping up on them too when we get a win on.
That's right.
We want all competition. Come on with it. But yeah, just to talk a little bit, you know, about the BWO and the page a little bit, y'all. You know, same thing from last year. We're gonna keep it bully, talking bulls with the BWO every second Wednesday of the month. Starting from now, we're doing this. John Wayne. Sorry about that, y'all. John Wayne.
What?
Come on, boy, sit down.
Jared says can't remember what Dave did an interview explaining that whole situation, but what's the situation? What situation?
Talking about the Shorty Bull stuff.
Oh.
But anyway, there's a YouTube channel on that, y'all. If y'all want to go check that out, but we're gonna try to keep it. You know, we're gonna try to keep it talking bulls. We're gonna keep it bully, y'all. Y'all keep all negativity. I mean, now we're good on asking. You know, don't feel scared to ask hard questions on here. But just know, you know, if you post something up and you know we feel like it's kind of some way and we don't say it, it's not that we don't, you know, like whoever posted it, but you know we're drama free over here. But I think we got 3 more members to do, and then we're gonna try to get breeders, judges, you know, the same thing every other podcast does. You know, we're gonna try to, you know, obviously put our own BWO twist on it. While we are on here, I would like to give a shout out to everybody in the BWO who's been showing this year. I know it's rebuilding time for a couple of us. That, you know, we got some stuff that, you know, people didn't show much last year, going to come back this year. We're still 8 kennel strong, 5 states deep: Kansas, Arkansas, Oklahoma. There's old Buster.
Look at that handsome fella.
But that's what we're trying to do, man. We're trying to, you know, just keep it bully and talk bulls with everybody. And, you know, and like, you know, just like G coming on, man, that made my night, man. Just being able to, you know, talk to him, man. Question, guys. Put G's question up there.
G is a good dude.
How does BWO try to maintain the vision of the standard throughout the whole team, being that some people may want to go different avenues to try and to get to the standard? Okay, that's a great question. So we really kind of give people in the group free reign to breed as long as they're not just breeding. You know, it's got to make sense, you know, and you can't. We don't want you just throwing stuff together, puppy milling. You know, we want you to try. I mean, we're a show group off the top. So really, by us going after people that are just showing G, it kind of cuts down on a lot of that, having to kind of maintain, because everybody's trying to breed for the show ring. That's really, I think, helps us out a lot. But, you know, really our only things is right now, no Merles, no Fluffies. You know, I know we've had some people breed to some Merle stuff with some studs. But, you know, we really want to just kind of keep it, you know, to the standard. But, you know, if one group wants to, like Jerry, say, for instance, if Jerry wants to breed pockets. If he wants to breed pockets and XLs, do that. But now if we see Jerry starting to breed pockets to XLs and it's not working out, and there's 3 or 4 litters coming out, and it's just like, come on, man, you ain't getting nowhere. We'll try to step in and talk, but and then if we have a conversation and they feel like they need to leave and they don't want to, but yes, you are held to the standard, G. But I mean, I'm not going to keep changing. I mean, they keep changing the standard, bro, as far as the written. But I mean, man, you've seen the dogs we bring, man. We try to bring show-worthy dogs, and that's the main goal. But as far as following anybody's written standard, do we have it in a rule book that says you got to do this? No. But everybody in our group, even people that are not in our group now, have always bred for show quality dogs. So it really hadn't been a problem. Gary, if you got something to add to that.
No, that's one of the things that attracted me to it is being somebody that's very serious about the dogs that they're breeding and wanting to be competitive in the show ring, was that the quality of the dogs that BWO members had at the shows. And from my having been in the BWO now for, I don't know what, Lance, maybe 6 months, something like that, roughly.
Too damn long.
Yeah, right.
We need to talk. We need to talk after the show.
But everybody that
I feel like it's been longer than that,
and everything is dead serious about the quality of dogs that they're breeding, and I like that.
And look, G, I'm talking to you kind of personal. I'm not trying to just exclude anybody, but G, like, if man, we understand life too, and if somebody's got a stud and a dog at their house, and they need to do a breeding, and it may not be, as long as they don't do, it may not be the best breeding that they could do, but it might be the best breeding they could afford. And maybe they needed, and somebody was wanting some puppies from them, and they did that breeding. And, as long as they're not selling people dreams like, oh, this is going to be #1 dog in the world. But if that helps them out financially, I mean, that's why, I mean, we can't hurt anybody for doing that. But, we don't want to do that 2-3 breedings in a row. If that's the case, we need to figure out a new avenue to get things going, but great question, G. Appreciate that, man. That was a good one. I hope I answered it. If I didn't answer it clear, let me know.
Very good. Yeah. Very good question.
I thought so. I think I touched on it pretty good. Anybody got anything to say? Jared, if you're still on here, you can add you a comment.
Well, and I will say this, when you and I talked about, about what the BWO was about and rules and things like that. And when you said, people can kind of breed, kind of how they want, a little free reign there and stuff. Right. I was a little concerned about that at first. And then, then I found out, it's nothing to be concerned about, but, I had a little bit of a different mindset at the time, thinking that there just needed to be a whole bunch of rules. And now I see where, a whole bunch of rules is just, just
but we do,
for everybody,
Well, well, last year we ran into some problems and we didn't have the rules. I think if we would have had the rules we have now, it would have probably been a little better. We try to do everything free roam, but sometimes you just can't. We may be.
Tony wants to know.
We may be distant cousins.
I think the way we fuss at each other, we might be.
You got that right. But yeah, like I said, y'all, Tony Gold, he's a judge. You just got to you got to take it easy on them judges, man. They have bad days. They may have not got no loving that week. They may come to the show a little wound up, or they may have, they may have had a shitty week at work. I think most judges have other jobs too. I really don't think they just kill it on the money on these shows. I really think it's a lot out of the love and the respect of the breed. And even if you don't agree with somebody, look, man, primate, well, I'm not going to air it out like that, but there's some people I don't show under, I don't go on Facebook. I don't cry about it. I just do what I do. Not because that they wouldn't pick me, not because that, he didn't pick my dog. none of that. It's valid reasons. In my opinion, if I told somebody, they may not agree, but that's the beauty of a dog show. You're paying for an expert's opinion of your dog, whether you get a ribbon or not. You can still go up to that judge. I've never went up to a judge, no matter how big or small the show, and said, "Hey, is there something that I could do better?" Or, "Hey, why did you pick him number one over?" Because I'm trying to, even when you're winning, you can ask questions. And I've never had a judge say, "Man, get the hell out of here. I ain't got time to talk to you." Now I've had some say, "Hey, I'll hit you after the show," and they may not have got back with me, but it's never been like uncomfortable. I think they really like giving their opinions. I think anybody that's real knowledgeable about anything likes to give their opinion on it.
Well, I had a judge at the last show there in Shawnee was telling me about how to set my dog's feet a little bit better, by reaching down on the forearm and kind of twisting them in just a tad and then setting the dog down, right? Because I had one dog that was she's a little easty west. He's like, you can do this, and I'm like, and he's like, then you can that's a way that you can kind of fix that, and I'm like, yeah, well, I understand that. What you don't understand is my back is fused and I can't bend over that far.
Yeah. And
but that judge was giving me
well, you are old as hell, Jerry.
I know, right? But that judge was giving me a way to help present my dog that would hide a flaw, right? I mean,
and that's what separates a lot of the handlers. That's I'm okay with my dogs, hiding flaws and stuff on them. But like, another client's dog just coming up to me at shows. But man, I see some of these handlers out here, and I'm not going to go name calling or nothing, but I see some of these handlers out here, and they just grab a dog off the side and go in there and make that son of a bitch work. It's like anything else. There's people out there that's a lot more talented, but if you work hard with your dog, you can build that bond with it and go out there and show and compete with anybody. So I want to see the shows back getting bigger, man. What's up, Chris?
Holiday?
Mississippi guy from Aberdeen or Old Door. Don't get me in trouble. Down that way. Anyway, I think it's Aberdeen. I think it is.
Chris is a good guy. He had a lot of success at I want to say it was a BR show this past or 2 weekends ago. I think that's right. Well, same weekend maybe the Shawnee show was. Congratulations to him.
Well, he's a testimony of hard work paying off, man. That dude's put in a lot of money, a lot of time. He's come to my house a few times, but he's talked to multiple handlers, doing it himself, went to, from doing handlers, now he's doing it himself, building kennels. It's just all you got to do, man. Stay out of all the mess. Do you. I mean, somebody's always going to complain about something,
Well, I've done some COI stuff for him. We've spent quite a bit of time on the phone talking about COI and genetics and things like that. He's a guy that's just super interested in trying to make the best dogs and do the best he can. And that's hats off.
He's got some nice dogs. He's got some good blood to work with. He's going to be okay.
Yeah.
He ain't kennel blind either. He's somebody you can talk to and critique your dog. He may get in the car and be like, "Man, dude don't know what he's talking about on the way home," but he's a good guy. Y'all check him out. Holiday Bulls out of Mississippi, another Mississippi guy.
Hey, looky there. He says he loves us.
We love you too, Chris. We love you too. Mississippi strong, baby. Let's keep it going.
Damn Mississippi.
Yeah.
Well, when we were messing around here the other night, Lance, we were talking about having a conversation about pros and cons of showing in multiple registries.
Yeah, we can dig into that a little bit. I mean, we're sitting at 44 minutes. I'm not trying to do another.
What we're sitting at 44 minutes. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well,
time flies when you're having fun.
I guess it does, doesn't it?
But we can touch on a little bit. What's the question, Jared?
Here's a good question from Jared.
I've been asked,
Question I
I'll ask
seen asked.
y'all, is there
Yeah. Go ahead, Lance.
anything working that don't get along a lot of the spotlight on them? I mean, I mean, you're always going to have that situation where somebody's going to get more spotlight than you in anything. In sports, there's, everybody in the pros, they're good at what they do, right? But there's always the LeBron or the Michael, or, there's always that one that just stands out. You can't be disappointed in where you are, and you can't be disappointed in where you are. Look at where you are and look at how much work you put in, and to see why am I there? Why am I where I'm at? I've only been to 2 shows. Put the work in. I mean, Jared, look at you. Your back's hurting. You're legally crippled. But you still go to the shows because you love it. You got to put the work in, and just like this podcast, y'all. This is working, trying to push. But we're not trying to just push us. We're trying to push the whole BWO. We're trying to push the whole bully community. And if you agree with us, great. If you don't, great. To me, I think a lot of people want the spotlight with no work. And what spotlight do you want? I think it goes back to an old saying: let the dogs talk for themselves. Let the work you put in with that dog talk for itself. Don't be kennel blind. I think that's a lot of people. You see a lot of people posting up stuff and stacking these dogs and talking about I'm the best stacker and this, and you're looking and the dog's stiff and it's high in the rear and the feeder passions are bad, and they're sitting there. Look at the job I'm doing. Is to me it's I don't know, man. It's I feel like you get what you put into it, and that's anything in life. I know that sounds kind of generic, but that's anything in life. I think that I think a lot of people want the success, and then what are you calling success? Are you success in the ring? Success as a breeder? I mean, there's just so many levels, and I think you just need to set goals for yourself, and then when you achieve those goals, set the bar a little higher and keep trying and keep reaching and keep going. Never run out of goals to achieve. Got to put in that work when showing American bullies. Yeah, multiple registries, it's hard, and not only is it hard, y'all, some people could do it, but some people can't afford to do it.
Yeah,
I know when I was campaigning for top 10, for those 2 years, y'all, I mean, anywhere from 20 to 30 grand was spent, and that may not be, that may be up or down a little, depending on, but you got to think, I mean, there were times where we went to shows 8 weekends in a row. That's 2 months in a row. Every weekend you're gone, you're gone all over the country. And I think I think a lot of people that talk crap are people that, and I know there's people that talk crap that go to a lot of shows because that's, you end up kind of competing against the same people, seeing a lot of the same people, especially when you go in every weekend. And and it's that situation. Some people can't take a loss. Some people can't take, hey, a judge telling them, hey man, your dog's this, your dog's that. I don't know, just a lot of different levels to success, but I think regardless, breeding, showing, selling puppies, pushing your brand, you got to invest in yourself. Where are you at? I mean, I can't tell you how many thousands of dollars I spent on just advertising and giving out hats, giving out shirts, giving out hell, everything. Just, hey, come be my friend, wear a Blue Magic Bully hat, just trying to, you got to push your brand.
But success, I mean, it's easy to get caught up in the success of just the online stuff, but ultimately at the end of the day, where the rubber meets the road is you bring a good dog to the ring and you put it out there against all the competition and you see how it shakes out, and you do it over and over and over again. And that's how you measure your program over time, and like you said, Lance, that the dog does the talking. If you got the dog, then
whether that judge likes you or not,
yeah,
you got to remember he's still standing in front of people. And I know there's some situations that's happened and people are like, how in the hell did that judge pick that dog? Man, Go ask that judge. Don't blast that judge or that dog, them people's dog. Man, I got pictures in my phone of all of my dogs that if I was to post them up, they're bad pictures, they're bad shots. I know Tony just said that he posts his dog in his natural state. But man, any dog you're going to look at to use as a stud or buy a puppy, man, go put your hands on that dog. Go put your hands on the dog, and if you can, see mama and female. I recommend people to go to shows, which I didn't do this, and I probably should have with the dogs that I brought in there, but go to a show with no dog, and I keep saying that. I sound like I say that every time I'm on a live, but go to a show with no dog and just really peep the situation, and don't be timid to talk to people, man. These people are wanting you to talk about their dogs. They're wanting you to ask what the stud fee is. They're wanting you to ask don't ask them why they're running in the damn ring with the son of a bitch. Ask them when they're drinking a Coke over there, sitting down at their table. You know what I mean? Like, right. Because some of these people take this really serious, y'all. And I feel like I'm one of those people. I don't want to talk to I'll, hey, how you doing when I'm going, but when I don't want to talk to nobody till my tent's set up, my dog's good, I'm registered. Okay, now everything's done. All I got to do is wait for whatever class I'm in. You got to take it serious, but you get out what you put into it. I'm a firm believer in that. When me and Jared and John first started, I can't tell you how many hours we spent just on the phone, just talking dogs. Just what's this bloodline? What's this? Oh man, look at this dog. And what do you think about this dog? And you just try to do the best you can.
Well, on a show for people, and I did it. I went down to Texas before I ever stepped in the show ring, go look at dogs, see what was down there, put my hands on dogs. It's the best opportunity that you've got to go see dogs that you may see that are posted online all the time to see if they are really representative of what's being shown.
Well, the registry's trying to evolve. They got to. You can't. These dogs are getting bigger and stuff, and I just hope it. They're the ones who created it, so you're just kind of hoping that they, know what they're doing best wise. But also, too, as breeders, y'all. Everybody seems to do what they want to anyway. Get you a vision and stick with it. That's kind of what I'm on right now. I'm just trying to read some of these comments, y'all.
Yeah.
Jared, up at the crack of dawn trying to get in the building before anyone. They used to make fun of me, man. We'd be the first son of bitches at the show. We'd beat the goddamn show host there.
Hey, I'll tell you what I did at Shawnee. I'm there, right? First time I got the tent, I'm trying to get everything all set up. I got 5 dogs there, right? Got 5 dogs.
That's too damn many.
Well, hey, it was a busy day, trust me. And so I can't remember what it was, but they're to go out there and they're like, well, you're not on the list. Well, I went to one table and I got all my numbers and everything, and I forgot to go over to the other table and completely forgot to pay for my dogs.
Oh, you trying to cheat them out of the goddamn $600 with what's that 80 times 5? You trying to fuck them out of $420?
I was like, holy hell! I forgot.
Don't be giving us a bad name out there at some shows, Jerry. You gonna shit, man.
I forgot to pay for the dogs. I'm like, shit, I gotta go pay. Oh, I was like, I have never done that before, but I just had so many things going on. I just completely spaced it off. JJ gave me my numbers and everything, and I said thanks, and I had them papers, and I went right back to the table and completely forgot to pay. It was a little embarrassing.
Did you order one of those brownie cookies? Hell yeah, baby. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm fat boy at heart. I love them brownie cookies.
Lance talking about brownies.
I love them.
That's all right. I got some moon pies up there in the cabinet.
I knew your old ass liked something like that.
RC Cole and the moon pie, baby.
Goddamn moon pie. Shit, Jerry. I ain't heard nobody talk about a moon pie in forever, bro. What you like? You like the chocolate or the vanilla, man?
Chocolate. My old football coach, defensive line coach, used to always say, "Damn, RC Cole and the moon pie."
And y'all thought y'all was living life down there in Oklahoma with the tumbleweeds whooping around that moment.
He was the trip, man. Love that old dude, man. You know how defensive line coaches are.
Them were the good old days, wasn't it, Jerry?
Hell yeah.
Not a care in the world. Good shape. Your knees could bend. Your back didn't hurt.
Pretty good shape. Could run around the block without being completely out of breath.
Hell yeah.
Them were good days.
I know it, man. I know sometimes showing dogs, them damn judges that have you go 2 or 3 loops, and I'm sitting there thinking, God damn, man, I'm about to go down. Like, I'm about to go down.
There was a judge.
I think they do that shit on purpose. Like, look, there's a bunch of fat people in here. Let's get them a loop or 2.
He was the only judge out of the 4, every class. He was 2 times around, and my knee was killing me. And I'm like, 2 times around your ass. I'm like, you're trying to kill me.
But it was worth it, right? You went out there, did good.
Well, Janie did good under him. And
I'm just saying, overall, the whole show, you.
Oh yeah. We had a great. We come home with 19 ribbons and 3 trophies.
That's pretty good with 5 dogs.
That ain't bad.
That's a good day. That's worth going.
Yes, sir.
While we got a little time, I'd like to give a shout out to Brian Emmy with Team Page Kennels. They've been really pushing hard. I do think our next show, y'all, that a couple of BWO is going to be at. I'm not saying this is going to be the first show that BWO is going to be at from here on, but I know we're going down to Jacksonville to Tone Roland's show. I've been one time. It was a really nice show. Things come up in life. We didn't get to make the last one. But we're definitely looking forward to going to this one. We have 3 booths, 6, 7, and 8 right there together. So I know Brian and them are coming. I'm coming, and there may be a couple more. We'll know that for sure. But any of our friends that are coming, y'all hit us up. Let us know if y'all need a place to park. Park your shit. We may have a little extra space, but I'm thinking about turning that one section into a space where we maybe can just keep all of our dogs, and that way we can set the booths up somewhere else, because I don't like being crowded at shows, and that show's super crowded. So, we're going to fill it up.
Definitely on my bucket list for next year.
Yeah, I wish you were coming this year, bro. I know you got a lot going on, though.
Yeah,
well, see, that's the same thing. John, he's building a house right now. Jared just got a new job, so, I mean, it ain't like he can take off right now. Like I said, you and Brian, the Team West, BWO West is holding it down. I know Corey and them in Alabama just picked up a nice blue son, so I know they're, trying to get some fresh blood. I know they needed some outcross bad, so they've made a couple moves to make that happen. So I know they're over there working that dog, so I imagine he'll be out. Jeffrey and them are down there, nursing a litter. Jameson's nursing a litter. So, I mean, and everybody trying to work. Go ahead.
Me and Corey and Vicky, we just did a BWO collaboration breeding a couple of weeks ago with Foking Sriracha and my female champion, Maggie. So we'll wait. We probably have about another 3 weeks to confirm.
Yeah. Good luck to y'all on that. And I really like seeing that too, man. That's the main reason we started this group, where, everybody get their quality of dogs up. We should be able to use everybody's stuff and, keep on rocking and rolling as long as, it works good. But I appreciate y'all tuning in and talking a little bit. Feedback's good. We appreciate that. We're going to do more advertising, but it's going to be this time every second Wednesday. I know I'm done said it twice. We're going to say it 2-3 more times probably, but second Wednesday of every month, 7:00, Talking Bulls with the BWO. We got some banners and stuff coming. Jeffrey made this banner behind us, revamped it. Appreciate that. Y'all get with him with banner needs. Jameson makes stack boxes. Like I said, we're still going to try to do the giveaways. We're still going to try to, try to give something away every show. We're going to try to do that for everybody. Last time we did that, though, y'all, if y'all win something, y'all got to get up with us. We had a couple people complain. Well, I mean, we don't know where to send it if you don't send us the address, you know. So, you know, just, you know, y'all, I mean, you're getting something for free. I mean, you know, obviously we had to buy whatever or spend money on whatever we're giving you. And then the second thing is, you know I just sent somebody a shirt and a cup and it cost me $25 just to send it. So, you know, it's not,
Yes,
I mean, it's a lot, it's a lot involved than what you think, you know, getting stuff. But we got some merch. I got some BWO cups we're going to give away next month. On the podcast, I got a BWO cup. I got some Blue Magic Bully gear as always, that I can always give away. And it is for sale too. Anybody wanting to buy it, not just get it for free. Support a broke fella. Hit the DM. But like I said, man, I'm looking forward to it, Jerry. And I know we hit the hour mark. I know somebody asked about puppies. Donovan, man, look, check us out next week. You know, hit me up on the DM or hit Jerry up. We're all pretty much open books, you know. Everybody's, you know, pretty nice people. Besides Jeffrey, he gets a little cranky sometimes. You got to see what kind of mood he's in. But, you know, like I said, man, ask, you know, if you see anybody in the black and white BWO, man, ask them questions at the show and stuff. But appreciate y'all checking in, Jerry. I think it ran pretty smooth, bro. I think we're going to get better with it too, man, like setting it up where we can, especially when we know what we're talking about, right? Because, I mean, this week we didn't know what to have pictures of or anything. But y'all also too let us know in the comments. Y'all let us know in the, my bad, Jerry, but y'all let us know in the comments that you know, if there's anything we can do better or anything that's, you know, going wrong. But like I said, y'all don't be too hard on us because we just two old moon piting motherfuckers trying to figure it out.
Yeah, if you're too hard on us, we just ain't gonna put up with it. We'll just have to block you.
No, we ain't gonna block nobody. Well, I ain't gonna say that. We will block some people if y'all get sad.
I'm just kidding.
But y'all, look, this is we're getting it back going. This is Talking Bulls with the BWO. This is the face of it. Lance Lee, Blue Magic Bullies, Jerry James, Dubtown Bullies out of Oklahoma. We're going to be running it, but we are going to have guests on here. I may not be here on here. I may, you know, if another member wants to get on here, we, you know, we're a group, man. So this is all for us. You know, like I said, we got a couple more members to highlight, John, Jerry, and I think that's it. What's G talking about?
When G wants to know when he's going to see you back at a show.
I just said, bro, I'm coming to Tone Show. Y'all coming out there, G? Y'all, the commission coming? If y'all do, I'm going to buy the cheapest bottle of tequila I can. See what he said, see if he's coming to the show, then we're going to get off here, man.
Yeah, no worries. You gonna be at the show, G? Down in Florida way?
He probably texted. We're going to go there. We were going to go to the US. I was going to try to make the USBR down in Texas this weekend, but shoot, man, work's been, you know, kind of steady. And, man, I just got rid of all them puppies, them 12. They're finally all gone. So I know tomorrow it's going to be, we're getting everything back to normal around here, man. It's been 4 months.
She says not making it this year, but Gilbert Big D Bullet Camp will be out there with his man champion, Little Baby.
Yes, sir. That's a nice dog. Y'all go check G out. Gilbert too out there in Texas with champion Little Baby, man. He's a hell of a dog. Nice dog. A lot of bone, a lot of dome, a lot of bully in that dog right there. And he's producing good too, man. The commission, y'all check them out, man. They're good people too. They're a group. I'm not going to say like us, but like us, you know, they're a bully group. So we're a bully group. So, I mean, we're two bully groups and never been any hate. I mean, there's always competition, you know, if we got dogs in the same class, but, you know, it's always love, man. Never mind losing the good dogs, and them dudes got plenty of it. Oh, my boy Jerry. Yeah, hell yeah, man. I need to see y'all, man. I need to see you and Gage. I ain't seen Gage in a while. But look, y'all, we're going to get off here, Jerry. Good, Jerry James. Appreciate your work that you put into it, y'all. Every second Wednesday, 7 o'clock. Talking Bulls with the BWO with Jared James and Lance Lee. Blue Magic Bullies, Dubtown Bullies. I think next week we're going to have it on my Facebook. But like I said, the next post next month we'll have the times and the locations and hopefully a few more places that we're going to start putting it on. And all this takes time, so we got to run our kennels and our lives too. But we appreciate all the support and appreciate y'all sticking through this kind of working it through the podcast, trying to figuring out stuff and just really trying to get our feet back wet. But feels good to be back on here. Looking forward to questions. Looking forward to growing this thing with you guys. Keep it bully, keep it positive, man. Good luck to y'all. Safe travels on who's traveling, and we'll see y'all next time, man. Thank you, Jeff.
Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.
Peace.